What's up, guys? It's Buddha Bear, aka Karen. Well, that's my real name. I'm back with another video. This one was going to be talking about kind of what the last one was talking about, how to release stress or tips and ways that I use to help me release stress. And I talked about meditating. Meditating, finding something to take your mind off it, such as like doing a hobby or something. But whenever I make a video about a topic, I start with like the basics of what I do and then I make a second video that goes along with it that kind of helps you. Well, that basically is my side of it, really. So, what I want to talk to you about is stress and how stress can play a very big role in your self-love journey, really. Most people, they stress about things they can't control, whether that's physically or mentally, right? So when you stress, you normally it's because you're thinking about something that you're not sure if you can or can't control it, right? But it's in your head. You're thinking about it, you're stressing about it, like how I'm gonna get all this money before I turn 40 or 30 or 21, you know. How you gotta get this, how you gotta get that, and you're stressing about it because you can't really find a clear path, right? So, in many ways that I do that to this day, I still do that, right? So most people, and the people who stress the most, I wanna say is young adults, well, people my age. So I'm 20, so people around my age are the normal people who stress the most, and then it's if not my age, it's somebody who's 30 to 50, right? Because most people, I say when people leave high school, there's a large group of people who don't know what they're doing. Even the people who go off to college, they just went to college because they feel like it was the right thing to do, but they're still not sure of what they want to do, right? And so I would say, out of high school, that was the most stressful part of my life, because now you have no responsibilities. Like, honestly, you don't have to wake up and do nothing unless you have to, like, unless you have to go make money or pay rent if you had a house. But once you leave high school, it honestly do become a little bit hard. Not for like when you leave high school, it's either, if you're in there, you probably, and this go for the smartest kids in schools, the kids who didn't perform well. Those smart kids leave and they believe that they had everything titled, they had everything going, they knew what they was gonna do, they knew it, and then they get to that part in college and they're like, I don't want to do this no more. Now you back to square one, so you're stressing about that because you're not sure what your purpose is anymore. Like, I wasn't sure what my purpose is, but I know now that my purpose is to help others see the beauty in life and not just the dim, dark side of it, right? That's my purpose, and I'm honestly just figured that out like 2 months ago. I found a real enjoyment of helping other people find the beauty of, and also the will of their life, right? So, yeah, most people who leave high school don't really know what they want to do with their life. So that tends to them stressing, doing drugs, alcohol to pass the time to when they can actually figure that out. And what I really want to say is that stress is a simple way of not stressing. But if you're not willing to, because I had to learn that I stressed about stuff just because I didn't want to do what I knew was right. So I didn't like the job. I don't like the job I'm at. So I stressed about, like, man, I'm gonna just leave, do all this. And I knew my right path to take. I just didn't want to take that path because it meant for me to do something I didn't want to do. I wasn't comfortable with doing. So stress, there's always a better side of looking at it. So I say, before you stress, try to solve it. Like, it comes into your head, write it down. just like I've been saying, find the problem, find the solution, and then apply the solution to the problem. And when I tell y'all, that will help so much. It might not get rid of it 100%, but it will help. So that's all I hope that most people will understand and realize, that stress is just in your head, and the only person who's messing you up is yourself. You could use other people's opinions and everything, but once it comes into your head and once you start telling to yourself, that's when it becomes the problem. Because most people don't realize is that your words are powerful when they told to themselves, for yourself, right? Because you can tell yourself that you're the best person in the world, you this and you that, and you building yourself up, and you'll believe that. You'll feel happy, your body, you'll start moving different, you start loving everything, you start seeing everything in a different light. But once you start telling yourself, oh, you're not good enough, you're not great, you're not none of this, you're not that, you're not this, you're not that, you start to realize that your body becomes more sluggish. You end up not wanting to move on or go on with stuff. And so I really just wanted to make this second video is that stress is a mind thing, and it's also something that can be solved. So I wouldn't want nobody to dwell on it. If it's stressful, do something that's not stressful. If you find yourself feeling real stressful, right, like you got a large amount of stress on yourself, stop what's making you do that. So say if you're just sitting down and you're just scrolling on your phone and you're just feeling nothing but stress, put your phone down, stand up, go outside, walk around, get in your car, drive to your favorite food spot or to your favorite outing and do that. Sit, watch, look at the stars, look at the trees, do something that's not going to make you stress. Take a break from life. Take a break. Because most people are too busy on go and they forget that they can take a break. You're going to reach and you're going to get to where you want to get to even if you take a break. It's not going to stop you, because trust me, when your time is due, right? You're going to get to that point in your life where you all that stress, all that hardship that you went through paid off, and you're worrying too much about that day instead of just living. So whenever you feel yourself in a real stressful moment, take a break. Go enjoy life for a little bit. Do something out of impulse. Be like, okay, I'm gonna just go here. Out of impulse. That's you. Now you can go enjoy yourself. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to make this second video on. I'm actually gonna start editing more of my videos on the next one, since I'm gonna start doing more editings, because I've been slacking. I haven't really did no edits, but yeah. So like, subscribe, show your friends, and like I said at the end of every video, is that these videos that I make is mainly for myself to step out of my comfort zone, and also it's to help anybody else who feels the need to, who feels lost, like I was, or like I am some days. But all I want to say is this: keep pushing. You're gonna get there. And yeah, so enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace out.